Disney, why can't you be more like Cracker Barrel? Unless you've been hiding underneath a rock or digitally underneath a rock, Cracker Barrel unleashed, I will call it unleashed. They put out a new logo, a more streamlined logo that removed the old timer. That's the gentleman that in the logo is leaning on a barrel. They removed that guy. They took him out. And there was an uproar by conservatives online. They were pissed. They were like, we've been going to this restaurant for over 50 years. How dare you change the logo to remove the old gentleman? They saw it as an attack. Like this was like Aunt Jemima 2.0 when they removed Aunt Jemima from the bottle. They thought this was going to be another Bud Light situation, right? Where basically everybody got in an uproar and Bud Light stocks fell. President Trump put out a tweet saying that Cracker Barrel should return to their old logo. Everybody online who was a fan of this restaurant say they should return to the old logo. And what did Cracker Barrel do? They went back to the old logo. They made an announcement today. Said they're going back. They're putting the old timer back on the barrel on the logo. I don't think Cracker Barrel is trying to be nefarious and remove the old timer just to piss people off. No, they probably had a focus group. And in that focus group, they told them you should simplify your logo and maybe it'll expand the fan base of this restaurant because all these restaurants are simplifying their logos. It's not just Cracker Barrel. If you look at logos recently, they've all gotten more simplified. There's a whole millennial aesthetic. They call it millennial gray. Have you seen your local McDonald's? The McDonald's we grew up in had color, it had cheer, it had love. Now they all look like gray boxes. Doesn't matter if it's Burger King or Wendy's. They're all these gray boxes. There's no more love or feeling because they want to expand it, look more modern, more streamlined. Look at us, we're fancy. Well, we don't like fancy, appears to be the message that they're sending to these restaurants. So Cracker Barrel went back. Now think, Disney, think if you actually listened to Cracker Barrel, lit a Cracker Barrel, and went back to the old ways of making movies, the successful ways. Disney, you listening? Just look at Thunderbolts. Look at Fantastic Four. Still didn't do the numbers. Look at Captain, the Captain movie. Didn't do the numbers. So the lights are going off in the cockpit. You gotta listen. You gotta listen to the fan base. Stop, reassess, and listen. I know you're not trying to piss people off. You're not trying to get people upset, but you haven't done a Cracker Barrel. You haven't looked at the fan base that you got. You haven't looked at the Star Wars fans that you already got. It's been years. There's people who are not coming back. I think Disney can still pull back if they just listen to what the fans want. It's possible. Look at that pool of Wolverines. Look at those numbers, Disney. You could do it. But you got to listen to the fans. Stop listening to focus groups and just do a little bit more Cracker Barrel and a little less Disney. So what do you guys think? Put it in the comments. Do you think Disney should be a little bit more Cracker Barrel? Should they listen to the fans? Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more Tone Show. Tone Show, for more rants like this.